Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. Today guys, I'm going to be giving you 10 different tips which I wish I knew sooner in Palworld, which will help you progress throughout the game. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. So for tip number 1 guys, you can actually use the grappling gun when you're over encumbered to get to the chest in your everything off, especially when you're moving loot back to your base from your ore farm. So this is a great way to just traverse throughout your base or after you TP'd back to your base. Tip number 2 guys, you can actually negate status effects when you log on. Don't you hate it when you log on and your pals just have all these different problems with them? They might have depression, they might have ulcers, or they might be weakened. So I found that this way that I found is probably the best way to prevent that from happening. So essentially what you do is you set a roster for yourself. Like let's say that you have an ore farm that you have. Basically you set aside pals just for that ore farm, and when you go to your ore farm you can put them to work, and once they're done you just put them all back in your pal box and you log off for the day. I found that to be the best way to stop them from getting all these problems, and it keeps them from having really low sanity, and this is a great way from preventing low sanity and problems overall. For tip number 3 guys, you can actually throw spheres from behind the pals that you're trying to catch to increase the catching rate. This one might be kind of obvious for newer players who have watched other videos already, but yeah, if you guys didn't know already, you can throw spheres from behind the pals to increase the capturing rate slightly. Tip number 4 guys, you can make nails for an easy quick buck, and nails apparently they sell for 160 gold coins compared to other items that sell for much lower. And nails are easy because when you have an ore farm, you'll have basically an unlimited amount of ore, and you get 2 nails per ingot, which is really good, and 2 nails already sells for about 320. So yeah, making nails and selling them to merchants, especially the closest merchant is probably in small settlement, which is towards the center of the map at the lower bottom half. And so if you make nails and you sell them, you can make easy money that way. Tip number 5 guys, you can capture alpha pals that drop legendary schematics, and you can actually capture them and butcher them for 2 times the drop rate. I highly recommend just capturing them and butchering them later with the butchering knife. Next guys, for tip number 6, there's actually a breeding calculator online if you're just now getting into breeding, which I highly recommend, especially for lower players who are breeding, let's say like pals like Anubis, which are essential for mining bases, as well as having a increasingly high handiwork, which will help you craft things much faster. The breeding calculator is very useful, and I will link that down in the description below if you guys are interested. Now for tip number 7, you can actually press R if you're playing on PC to dump everything into the chest that you're opening if it's already in your inventory. Now for tip number 8 guys, there are actually areas which you can chest farm, and I found these sanctuaries to be one of the best areas to chest farm because they have a lot of chests in such close proximity. So you can just basically go to that area and chest farm 10 to 12 different chests, and I've gotten legendary schematics as well as basic gunsmith schematics from there. And if you're a lower level, these areas are uncontested. You don't have to fight anything at all, and you'll just get these chests without having keys as well. So I found these areas to be very, very useful at a low level. Tip number 9, guys, you can actually capture merchants and put them in your base, which I have done. As you can see, I have captured the merchant that sells basic items, the merchant that sells ammo, and I also have a PAL merchant and a black marketeer. But yeah, guys, you can capture these merchants, and basically they're just gonna be roaming around in your base, and you can talk to them anytime to buy things, which I found to be super useful. And along with that, tip number 4, like I said before, you can make nails and sell them, which will basically get you an unlimited amount of money, which you can then spend on these merchants that are all throughout your base. And I found that to be super useful. Tip number 10, guys, you can actually kill black marketeers for gold as well. And at a super low level, there's a way to make it so that they don't attack you, and you can basically just keep on hitting them until they die, or if you decide to catch them when their HP is low, you can do that as well. But yeah, guys, you can kill these black marketeers for gold keys and money, and there's a way to make it so that they don't attack you at all. As you guys may know, if you fight them, they have a machine gun as well as a high level PAL that they summon, so it's highly advised that you don't attack them at a low level. But yeah, as you guys can see, I will show you guys a way to make it so that they don't attack you at all. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.